Hi, it's Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I wanted to do a skincare video. So since we're all kind of stuck at home, I really haven't been doing a lot of makeup. I think that's probably par for the course for a lot of us. But I have been sticking to my skincare. So I wanted to show you what my evening skincare routine is like. If you're interested in seeing my daytime routine, I will link it for you down below. I will also put it for you right above here in the cards above. But I will tell you that right now everything is very pared down. Since I'm not wearing much makeup, maybe three, 4 times a week I'll put on a face of makeup, and the rest of the time I'll walk around like this, like no makeup, just skincare and a lipstick. I love me my lipstick and I'm never without it. So this is the Revlon Super Lustrous Glass Shine lipstick, and this is in the shade Fire and Ice. And I do really enjoy this lipstick. And sometimes if I'm feeling like a little extra fancy, I will like do this and then like tap a little bit. Doing it now, I'm gonna wash my face anyway. But this is, you know, just to make sure I get a little color to my cheeks. I don't know how blended we are, but I would usually take care and do this, you know, in the middle of the day, so I have a little bit of color here. But I haven't been wearing any other real makeup items. So either it's me and a bare face and lipstick, or me and a full face. And I would say it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Kind of like splitting it down the middle, depending on, do I want to feel kind of like I need a little extra boost today, I put on a full face of makeup. If I'm feeling like I'm in charge and get stuff done, it's skincare and lipstick. But no matter what you do, you really should carefully wash your face at the end of the day, because I do have sunscreen on, and sunscreen does need to come off for your skin to really kind of get its best, live its best life. So I'm gonna take my earrings out, maybe my rings off so I don't scratch myself. And let me show you how I take all my skincare off. First thing I do is I use a cleanser. This is a balm cleanser, and this is one from SkinRx Labs. There's not much left. This is their Made Cera cleansing balm. And I just, you know, a couple of fingers, I'll just, you know, barely get a little bit on here. And I just massage this on. You know what I forgot? I forgot my kitty ears. Give me a sec, I need to tie my hair back. Okay, finally got my hair off my face. So I'm gonna rub this between my hands here. And I just go all over my face with this. This does help to break down all sorts of makeup. I used to love oil cleansers, and then I discovered balm cleansers, and I feel like they're a lot less likely to drip on me. They travel really well. Not that I do a lot of traveling, especially not now, but I find that they're really easy to use. And on days that I am wearing like eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, this is what I'll do. I'll take my fingers and I go in a downward motion starting up, and I go in a circle coming down. So I'm not shoving it up into my eyes, but I'll do this to make sure I get the lash line and dissolve all of the mascara. And then I'll open my eyes and I'll go right under here to make sure I get everything off my bottom lash line and all the mascara down here. I find at this point you can either use, for years I used to use, I'm gonna go across my mouth now. It's gonna get a little getting weird. I used to use a muslin cloth to wash this off, but I have been using this device right here. This came in my Boxy Luxe. So I'm gonna get this wet. I should take my sweater off too. Hang on. Boy, I'm not prepared, am I? Just dripping water all over my longer sleeves. So at this point, I turn this on over the sink, usually not standing over the counter. And I just go around and I go all over my face. This does help to emulsify this balm cleanser. The more water you put on it, the more milky texture it turns. But this is also really good at helping to make sure that you get into the nooks and crannies of where your makeup sits all day long. So now I'm gonna rinse this off and I'm gonna use my second cleanse. While my skin is still damp, I'm gonna put 1 pump of Glossier's Milky Jelly Cleanser. I really like this very easy to use cleanser on my face. It's good. I even put it over my eyes. And it works really well to get any residual, again, same thing if you are wearing a full face, down over your lashes and then like right underneath. I find that this doesn't irritate my eyes. If I happen to get anything in there, there's no stinging, no burning. It's really great, and it does help to cleanse my entire face really well and get whatever residual makeup or skincare I have on off. rinse this, be right back. I always have to clean my counter after I wash my face. I'm like a dog getting out of the pool and just shaking everywhere. It's a mess. So now that I'm done washing my face is still just a little bit tacky and moist from being damp. And the next thing I like to do, I always start with this. This is the Time Revolution First Treatment Essence Intensive from Missha. And what I do is, there's nothing in this bottle. I put it in a spray bottle. This is a bottle that I had a setting spray in that I didn't like, so I emptied out the setting spray and I put it in here. It's a little bit of an aggressive spray, but I find it gets it in where I want it to, and then I just kind of pat the rest of it in. So now that I've sprayed my face and it's all absorbed, I'm going to put on an eye cream. I am using the Dr. Brant 24/7 Retinol Eye Cream. I like a retinol eye cream for nighttime. I've been using a retinol eye cream for nighttime through various brands for the past, I don't know, I'd say maybe 18 months. I don't know that I've noticed a huge difference, and maybe that's because it's doing its job and my skin isn't getting any different. It's staying the same. But I use just a pea-size amount, and I start tapping, and I tap it all the way out to my hairline, making sure to get my crow's feet. From this point on, I'm layering on my skincare from the lightest, most water-like lotion or essence or toner to something that is heavier and more occlusive. So the next thing I'm going to put on is this. This is the Ceramidin liquid from Dr. Jart. It's a hydrating toner. I use basically, I don't know, it's dripping now, but it's like the size of a pea. I drop that amount on, rub it between my hands, and then I just press it in. Always remember to take your skincare down your chest, because we do wear V-necks, we low-cut things, you know, hit the back of your neck as well. I do that when I'm washing my face and then when I'm putting on my skincare, because I feel like anywhere, like if I'm wearing a blouse like this, anywhere where the sun can hit me, I mean, I need skincare there too, right? My next layer is this. This is from Peach and Lily. It's a glass skin refining serum, and I take 2 pumps. Sometimes I'll pump this like straight onto my cheeks, but the idea is for me not to touch the nozzle to anything for hygiene purposes. So then I just start rubbing it in. I'm definitely more concerned now about the back of my neck than I used to be when my hair was longer. Now that my hair is short, like the sun hits the back of my neck all the time. So I'm constantly like reaching back here to put on sunscreen and skincare and all sorts of stuff. And I didn't used to worry about it as much when my hair was longer, but I definitely feel like I probably should have been doing it the whole time. But now that I have short hair, I'm like, okay, be careful, do that. I'm gonna put on this now. This is one of my favorite products of all time. It's from Krave Beauty. It's the Great Barrier Relief. And I put 2 pumps on the end of my finger, and I start massaging this in. And I've kind of figured out this layering method for me. This has got natural moisturizing factors, ceramides, safflower oil, rose hip oil, tamanu, is it tamanu oil? Yes, vitamin B. Anyway, it's got a lot of really great stuff in it, and my skin loves this stuff. Now, on the days that I have maybe used exfoliating acid that's too aggressive, or I've caught a little too much sun, or anytime that my skin gets red and angry, I find that using this really does kind of help take down some of the redness, and really does help to repair my skin if I've abused it. Too much exfoliation, you know, things like that. And it's also really hydrating. In the summertime, that's the only amount of hydration that I need, and it comes in this great serum. I'm gonna put on some of this. This is Farmacy's Honeymoon Glow. It's a nighttime retinol. I've been using retinol in one form or another for the last 18 months, and I feel like it's, I don't know. I've tried a lot of different ones. My favorite one, I do like the one from there's one from The Ordinary that I like. There's also one from Inky List, just their regular retinol in a tube. That stuff is great. But I like this. I don't know that I would repurchase because it's a little expensive when I feel like other ones work just as well at a lower price point. But it's what I have right now, so it's what I'm using. And I always hit the back of my hands if I feel like I have too much product. I rub it into my hands like everywhere I can. Just slather that stuff on. All right, so my layers are starting to get a little bit thicker now. I have fallen in love with this. This is from Blithe. It's their pressed serum, their gold apricot serum, and it's like a yellow. It kind of has a feeling kind of like, I would say kind of like, I don't know, it kind of looks and feels a little bit like Vaseline, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I really love this, very hydrating, but since it's definitely, it feels like it has a little bit more, I don't know, maybe like an oil or something in it. I wanted to make sure that I got my lighter layers on first. So at this point, I just start rubbing this stuff in. It's so great, so moisturizing, and it's supposed to help brighten the skin. So I'm on to my last layer now. So at this point, this is where I would put on a sleeping mask or a night cream. I'm not really using a night cream right now, and I feel like I've got enough hydration on my face. I don't need a sleeping mask. I feel like my skin has been really happy in the reduced amount of makeup I've been wearing, and it's been much happier just living in skincare throughout the day. So I'm going to put on just a light layer of this skin cream. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. I really like this stuff a lot. It's very pricey. I got this at a Boxy pop-up. I think it was last summer. And this is like my last jar. I've got about 2 jars of this, and I loved it so much. So I think the best recommendation I can make to you when it comes to skincare is your lightest layer first, which is why I sprayed mine on, that water-like layer. And then you just start layering on, which is the least viscous to the most viscous. Lips. I have my night sleeping mask on my bedside, so I'm gonna go grab it. My lips are still fairly dry, so what I have been doing is a double layer. I start out with a layer of the Laniege sleeping lip mask. This is the Apple Lime. I feel like this is really good at hydrating my lips. But if I want to make sure that this moisture that hydrates my lips doesn't really go anywhere, I'll throw on a layer of Glossier's Balm.com over the top. Just a very small, like kernel of rice sized amount. And this is a lot thicker and much more emollient. And I put this over my lips, and I really hit the corners of my lips and even go outside the lip line just to make sure we're really well moisturized. And then I'm good until tomorrow morning. My lips wake up like pillow soft. How did I get a cat hair in here? Always there's a cat hair, always. So there you go. That's my nighttime skincare routine. I would say the best thing to do is to double cleanse. If you're gonna use an exfoliator, use it after your double cleanse. And then after that, lightest layer to heaviest layer. So I hope that's helpful. And I feel like in these days when we're spending so much time inside, you still want to take care of your skin. It doesn't have to be as involved in this. It could be just like, you know, double cleanse, put on your retinol and your night cream, and you're good to go. Whatever it is that you have. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. But this is what I'm using right now. I hope it was helpful. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.